Well, good evening, everyone. Michael Soothing here. I thought I would share with you part of my Christmas haul. All kind of fit into this big bag here. So I'm going to get the stuff out and try to show you one at a time what I got. All right then. The first thing we have here is a CD of train sounds. And the reason that I have this gift is that Joanne knows I love the sound of trains. And I'm going to make a sleep video with this and probably do a mix with it and with something else and have some train sounds in the background. For example, I can have thunder and rainstorm and train sounds. So that's first up. And then we have here what's inside this here. Let's find out. If we open it, it is a compass. There you go, a compass for all the hikes we take in the forest. I won't get lost. Sometimes I'm a little bit lost in life, and this will help me find my bearings, okay? And then next up, I wanted to get into this coming year some art projects. And I'll show you and maybe do a little DIY if I can get any good at it or produce something that I like. So Joanne got me some art brushes, but she didn't just get the brushes, of course. There's a bunch of different little, are they all the same? This can be used with acrylic, oil, and watercolor type paints. And what kind of paint do you suppose she got for me? She got the kind that you have to know what you're doing to use. She got me an Infinity Series Essential Oil palette. Does that look like Picasso or somebody? I never quite understood cubism. I know it's abstract and all, and you're unsophisticated if you don't like it. So I guess I'll have to remain unsophisticated because I think that cubism sucks, okay? But anyway, I think I will produce something that it may not be a Picasso, but I'm gonna like it more than a Picasso. Oh look, you can see the camera in the camera, okay? So a reflection of the camera in the camera. Anyway, this has several different primary and secondary colors. All the primaries, of course. As you can see there, the colors. And what you have to do when you get into art is learn how to mix them to produce the colors you want. I understand the human eye can distinguish something like 6 million shades of color. And so it's quite a sophisticated optical instrument that we have. We'll see what I can do with this. I'll probably start with an underwater scene, although that's way too difficult. It's difficult to get the look of what an underwater scene might look like, but I'm gonna give it a try. Anyway, this has titanium white for mixing. It's got yellow, cadmium yellow. I thought cadmium was a dangerous element, toxic metal. It's got cadmium yellow deep hue. It's got, instead of Hey-U, it's deep hue. It's got cadmium red hue, not cadmium, okay? It's got something crimson, alizarin crimson, whatever that is. Alizarin crimson. It sounds like alakazam. Maybe it's Arabic. It's got cerulean blue, which I have heard of before, and cobalt blue. There's the cobalt blue. I don't think that shows up to you on the colors the way it does for me. And it's got ivory black. Can someone explain that to me? I thought ivory was white. How can this have ivory black? Oh well. No matter. The important thing is I've got some nice sophisticated paints there. And then we have here, we have a DVD of Bob Ross right there. Some people say I remind them a little bit of Bob Ross, although I have to grow back the facial hair, don't I? But anyway, Bob Ross, this is a DVD that goes well beyond his normal style, where he does a 3-hour workshop DVD there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the Bob Ross workshop and see if I can learn some things about painting between that and YouTube videos and some instruction. And that in this way, maybe I'll be able to produce something in 2019. I just love to do artistic projects, so this will be a brand new endeavor for me. What else here? I have this book that I requested, Killing the Rising Sun, and it's a book about World War II and the war with Japan and what the U.S. did. It's got maps and the history, little known facts and things like that. Operation Olympic, for example. I don't know what Operation Olympic was, but I'm gonna find out. I was interested in this because my dad told me what an interesting book it was. Here it shows how the U.S. had to engage with Japan and distances and things like that. What happened across the Pacific. So I don't know if there's any photos. Yeah, there's some photos and things in here too. So I'm going to read this book and then I'm going to give you an ASMR book report on it, okay? Because I've had requests in the past to do history, and I have had requests to do World War II era history. So I'll be doing both for you. Now we have here a big box, 2-pound box of See's candy. One of our favorites. And Joanne's been nibbling. She likes white chocolate best. And so this was actually her gift, not mine. But I'm indulging in a little bit of theft with her gift. Is it cheating if you buy someone See's candy in a hand-picked assortment because they like the white chocolate best, but you slip in a few of your own favorites that you know they won't eat so that you can snag them? Is that cheating? It might be. I don't know who would do such a thing, though. I think she did a video with these chocolates already because this one got bitten. As you can see, the See's candy termites got to this. Cashew. I'm not usually a fan of white chocolate, but that's some of the yummiest. What else? Oh, I got this cool gift from Chelsea. Let me show you what it is. I have to get it out of its little bag. This is the Milky Way universe in this globe. But you're not going to be able to see it very easily unless I light it up. Ah, now you can see it. The Milky Way globe. It's cooler in person because in person you can distinguish the features a little more easily. Wait, let me turn it this way for you. Let's see if it's easier to see. And then the lighted base, of course, gives us the Milky Way in several colors. Sometime I will do an ASMR video about the Milky Way and about space. I'm about ready to do some videos on the wacky people who believe in a flat earth and other associated bizarre conspiracy theory beliefs. Since I was in the aerospace business, that is a topic that's interesting to me. If you think that we never walked on the moon, for example, then I think that you're probably crazy. However, many people believe that, and the evidence they provide for it is so easily debunked that anyone with a second-grade education could debunk it. But ask yourself this question. If you had a conspiracy, do you ever watch true crime shows? And if 3 or 4 people are involved in a conspiracy, one of them inevitably always talks and spills the beans, generally speaking, because when someone gets in trouble with the law or some other entity, they use that card of what nefarious knowledge they have to place blame on others and get a deal for themselves, right? If we never walked on the moon, and the space program is a massive conspiracy, Do you know how many people would have had to fabricate the evidence and be involved? Not a few dozen, not a few hundred, not a few thousand, but tens of thousands. Because when you do a program like that, you have subcontractors and vendors to subcontractors, and you have thousands of people that are involved in the program itself, on and on. You're telling me they managed all that and no one ever talked, right? Okay, so, but that's not the primary evidence. We'll get into that some other time, because that's off topic. So I will sip my water instead. Oh, I got a very nice card from my spouse. I would read it to you, but the sentiments are too personal for me to share. Let's just say they're very well thought out and kind. All right. So I think I got other gifts, but this was the haul that fit in the bag. So this is the haul that I'm showing you for today. We have many more videos to come in 2019. I think I need to grow back the mustache first. Look, juicy fruit gum. I think I'll use this in a video. People ask me to do various things. Do a just whispering video. Do a juicy fruit gum video. I have a long list of requests, and of course I want to get to them and do some, but I can only do it when I'm really in that mood, as I explained before. Can't really do videos on demand, because then they're not authentic. I have to do it when I'm feeling it, right? Meanwhile, I hope you all had a great Christmas, and I hope you will have an exceptionally fantastic new year. So till next time, don't ASMR and drive. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.